My sister 34F confessed to having cheated on her husband 35M a few months ago. I 29F haven't told anyone, but her husband keeps asking me really specific questions that makes me feel like he knows. Please help ID Cake what to do. I love my sister, but I am so disappointed in her for this. She justified it by saying she knows for a fact that her husband is cheating on her and has been for a few years. They've been married for 8 years now. He's a workaholic who comes home at 3 in the morning and leaves at 12 because of his work hours, so they barely see each other. She's always alone. She says she's initiated sex on many occasions, but he is never in the mood. According to her, they haven't been intimate for 4 years now. I've been telling her to separate for a while now, before this cheating thing. She has her reasons for staying in this marriage. We're from a conservative culture and divorce is never easy. People are encouraged to put up with stuff instead of divorcing. About him cheating? She has no evidence. She feels it, mostly because he doesn't seem to be into having sex with her. She thinks he must be getting it from somewhere else. Still, I can't be okay with her cheating, but she's my sister. She made me swear that I wouldn't tell anyone, and I haven't. She hasn't told anybody else. She's slept with a guy she met through an app several times. This happened back in July all the way to around the start of the fall, which is when she told me. I don't know about after that because I'd rather not know. I never ask her. Well, her husband messaged me recently, which is something he's basically never done, unless he couldn't get a hold of her. At first it was just a reply to a story of mine on IG, and then we got to talking and he asked, randomly, BTU, do you know X person? Name of a guy I don't. I also don't know the name of the guy she cheated with. He then asked about a girls' trip we took around the time the cheating would have been going on and if we met someone named X there. I have this awful feeling that he knows, because it's way too random to ask me about this. I don't know if I should tell my sister, if I should find out if he knows, or just mind my own business and hope they figure out their own mess without dragging me into it. I honestly wish she didn't tell me, because if people find out, especially our family, I'm gonna be blamed for it too. For knowing and not saying anything. For covering for her when I only found out after the fact. And I know that sounds selfish to think of myself, but honestly I didn't do anything wrong, yet I feel constantly guilty and anxious. I plan on telling my sister that her husband asked about this guy named X. Is that the right thing to do? I'm so confused. TLD, our sister cheated on her husband few months ago. Her husband messaged me out of the blue to ask about a guy we might have met around the time of the cheating. I think he knows about it. Should I get even more involved or just stay out of it? How? Edit, I am at work, so I won't be able to get to the comments. Sorry, not ghosting people. I appreciate all the help. I've decided I will tell her and ask her to seriously think about this and tell her husband. I won't be getting involved any further than that. We're actually going on a few days long trip, but her husband won't be joining us for the entire thing because of work. I'll speak with her before then, or maybe after. I will have to think about this. So someone actually asked me for an update and I didn't have an answer for them because my sister and I had a huge fight, and we haven't spoken in a while. However, after a user asked for an update, it made me go back to this post and I reread some of the advice and my own thoughts. This feels like 3 years ago. I felt bad about our fight, and I am worried about my sister. So as per usual, I'm the one who went back to her and apologized. She was busy, so we couldn't really talk much, but her husband knows. She didn't tell him, he just knows I don't know the details. She only told me that he broke a bunch of stuff at their home, stormed out, got drunk, and went to his family's house for a few days. He's back now, they're as cold as ever, but he is saying if they get a divorce, he will only pay her a small amount of money, so she should rethink that. He doesn't want a divorce. I simply do not understand it. He's also having financial problems. I genuinely think the man doesn't care at all that my sister is cheating on him because he doesn't love her. She's been awfully lonely. I'm in another country, and can't physically be there with her. I spoke to my other family members. I can't tell them everything, but I really tried to make them see just how bad their relationship is. I still get the same responses. Where would she go if she gets divorced? What will she do? I might just tell my mom about the cheating at this point. She can do with that information what she wants. I don't understand anybody here, and I am glad I got away from all of this toxicity. I'm in therapy BTTU, and a lot of our sessions are about family and how they messed me up. LOL, I hope y'all can see why. The fight I had with my sister was during Christmas break. The one time we see each other in person after months, and she decided to break her nails scratching my face over something stupid not entirely related to this mess. And I, the one who apologized just to get her to speak to me. She's blocked other family members everywhere, so it's just me and a few others who can reach her. And I don't know how to help her, or if anything would even help. I don't feel guilty anymore though. I'm so over her immaturity, and if she wants to live this way, that's her choice. This is real life, I guess. I wish we were in movies where people would actually make the hard decisions, get away from toxic relationships and fix their issues. Instead, people just put up with BS. Basically, the update is: TLDR, Bill found out about the cheating, but he's not divorcing her. I have tried my best to let other family parents know she's in a bad place, but they won't listen. I might tell my mom about the cheating now that he knows.